Technology, it's all around us. At home, at school, on the go, and now even in our cars. We live in an age where technology is such a big part of our everyday lives.
I think technology in today's world really affects everybody. It almost takes over their lives.
Seems like we can't survive without technology nowadays.
There are all kinds of technology in our lives, from smartphones to iPads, laptops to GPSs, and even Google Glasses. But since the introduction of technology, there have been problems encountered by the people who use it. Texting and driving is a strong example of how technology can be very dangerous. Phones become a necessity and can lead to texting while driving.
I use my cell phone every second, every minute, every hour. Like, if I didn't have it, I would freak out because I couldn't connect with my friends, I couldn't connect with anyone, couldn't connect with social media or anything. If I didn't have my cell phone, I felt lonely.
Liz Mark's need to check her phone came with consequences.
The hardest part about my life after the car accident was the fact that I was alone. Everyone was away at college. I couldn't drive, I couldn't go to college.
Knowing the dangers, however, some still do it anyways.
Like I said, honestly, I know it's bad, but I still do it because I just feel like the reason I do it, I feel like there's a need to just to double check, not to look down, write a whole paragraph, just to check what it is and then at least acknowledge it.
In Denton, the city ordinance prohibits texting while driving and could cost you a pretty hefty fine.
I don't text and drive in Denton because, I'll get fined $200. But as if in the highway and over there in my hometown, I admit that I have, but I'm not glued to my phone. I just briefly.
Even though using technology in cars is distracting, upcoming car models are continuing to add new technology, and now some even have Wi-Fi, such as Chevrolet.
Equinox from Chevrolet, the first and only car company to bring built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi to cars, trucks, and crossovers.
Not only does technology distract you in the car, but it can also distract you at home. Video games have become a time-consuming activity, and for some, very addicting as well.
As for taking over my life, at one point it did. All I did was stay indoors, play games. It was in junior high school, throughout high school, and just play games all the time.
I would literally game all night and sleep all day. My mom would even call me a vampire. Hey, you sleep during the day, but you're awake all night.
Video games used to require you to sit down and play at a friend's house. But now, these games have multiplayer, where you can sit at home and still play with your friends through online. Although this seems like an advantage, people have become less social over time.
Yeah. I don't really play with my friends.
Sometimes I'd rather just be at home playing games with cyber friends. I guess I have a cyber social life, but sometimes I just prefer to stay indoors.
This even leads to other distractions during social or family time.
The only thing is, it's really getting in the way of what it used to be like when it comes to families. Nowadays, you see the family sitting on a table, but they're on their phones instead of actually talking. So in a way, it kind of takes away that.
So recently, I went out to a couple of friends, and everybody was on their phone. I'm like, what the hell? What are we doing? We're out in a public place. Let's put our phones away and just socialize out.
But technology does have good sides to it. Online dating sites have helped bring people together, and some have even led to marriages. Patricia Villegas met her husband through Facebook.
We had a lot of mutual friends for one, and I thought maybe we went to school together. But yeah, it's kind of weird how that happened. It was just a random thing. And at the end of the day, I found out we didn't really know each other. And it was a risk. And I guess I did get lucky. It happened.
Technology also helps us connect face-to-face with others, no matter where we are. Nadia Derbachi is studying abroad, and she finds it very useful.
I get to Skype long distance, and it's really convenient. And I get to see my family, and it's also cheaper and free to Skype and stuff.
Technology is supposed to help us, and we can either use it to advance or we can let it use us. Elizabeth Aquino, NTTV.